interesting article that I came across stated that multiple sclerosis and inflammatory diseases can be caused by parasites. Makes you kind of go a little bit crazy, and you start to freak out that you have parasites in your brain and in your body, and it kind of grosses you out. But my point of my video today is I want to talk about how I would have came across parasites if that's something that is a possibility. So I'm going to talk about a lot of the animals that we've had, animals that I've worked with, that I've come in close contact with. That is a very good possibility that I absolutely could have come across a parasite and never known, just simply because of the work that I did do for a very long time. So animals that we've had, obviously, cats and dogs. I've had a rat. I've had multiple bunnies. I haven't personally had turtles, snakes, tarantulas, things like that, but I did work with them at the Humane Society. We did have pigs and birds at the Humane Society, so I did get to work with those. There's quail at the Humane Society that I worked with. I had horses for a while. There's been, I stayed in a loft at a cattle ranch for a night, randomly, like a hay loft. So between mice and who knows what else that's up in the hay, I mean, there was multiple things that could have happened there. Some of the other things that I've come across personally, working in the vet field, has been like a hawk. There was quite a bit, dogs, cats, caged animals like gerbils, hamsters, rabbits, turtles, things like that again. So a lot of it really, you use personal protective equipment so that you don't have this happen. When you own an animal, a lot of times you just take care of your animal and things happen and you don't know, or you could come across somebody else's animal and pet it and contact it that way, and you just don't know. They don't know. You touch an animal that nobody knows is sick or injured, and you can contact something that way. There's multiple ways that something could happen. I'm not saying I have a parasite or I've had parasites. I'm just saying that there is a possibility, and there's definitely some backing to the science for that article. So animal-human parasite connection can cause somebody to get hospital level sick. A death, can occur from this. So it's definitely something that needs to be taken very seriously, and it's something that people, I don't think, really realize is a real danger that's out there. And when it comes to inflammation diseases and things like multiple sclerosis, these are things that they have to study because they don't know what's causing them as of right now. And that's where a lot of the studies are, they're going into things like this because they need to find out what's causing these things to start. And I've done a lot studying and research on, the connections between human and animal diseases, and I know that you have to be very, very careful because it's definitely something that you can contact, and it's not something that people have to take lightly. You have to take it very seriously because it's a very real thing that happens, and it's a very serious thing that can happen that can make people very, very ill. Hospitalized, death. There's, crazy things can happen. I've come across bats and things like that working at the Humane Society. So you really, it's just something that has a lot of, again, just a lot of backing to the science. And I'm not saying that I don't have something, because I honestly have never been tested for parasites that way, but they didn't see anything on any of my scans so far, so I'm fingers crossed hoping that there isn't anything. But I love you guys.